Hi everybody. Happy 4th of July. This game is so much longer than you thought. Welcome to old-fashioned RPGs. If we played a Final Fantasy game, it would take like 20 parts. It would take like 20 parts to finish a game like that. Is this a new Kingdom Hearts game? It's very funny. Hi, Back in Time. Understandable if you can't stick around. I know people got stuff going on today, which is cool. Appreciate you saying hi. Glad you've been enjoying the new Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Lovely to see you, Ramen. Lovely to see you, Nad. More of the dumps. Yeah. Let's bring it up. This one. Come on now, come on now. Takes a moment. It would take even longer than your favorite game of all time, Mario and Luigi Dream Team. How many parts was that? But yeah, Final Fantasy would be like half a year. It's opening, don't worry. Don't worry, it takes a minute. Lego SpongeBob might be coming back this year in September. Cool. I didn't know there was a first Lego SpongeBob, but I guess that makes sense. Can you get all the characters? Do they look good? It takes a minute, I guess, to open. The rain came and went. It was very quick. It was like a summer downpour. Summer rains. Like in Ed, Edd and Eddy. Lego SpongeBob was popular from 2006 to 2013. It's quite the run. It's good. That's good. Legos are fun. Just, you know, make the characters look good and not stupid, right? Like that Mario, when they made Mario like he had like a digital component where you'd like play a Mario game with like this gross, like blocky, like Mario thing. Make Mario look cool. Lego was focused on affordable sets based on the show, and the figures was cool. That's cool. What do you think of like blind packs? You know, they got like blind Lego packs. You get like characters. How much are they charging? $200? Maybe. Pay up for that name. Nickelodeon, realistically would cling harder to SpongeBob than anything else. Here's the real question. If Nickelodeon had the choice between you can have SpongeBob or you can have everything else you have the rights to, I still think they would pick SpongeBob. Realistically. Avatar is obviously, you know, good for them. It's great to have Avatar, but like SpongeBob is on a whole other league than everything else, right? Mega Bloks SpongeBob toy line because it had 31 sets. So SpongeBob's dipping into Mega Bloks too? They're just giving their IP to everybody. Are you opening? I double clicked on you. I'll do it again. What would you pick? If you had to have SpongeBob, if you could have the rights to SpongeBob or everything else Nickelodeon has the rights to, you'd probably pick SpongeBob, right? Kids probably know SpongeBob more than Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny combined. In this day and age, Bugs Bunny, I would say for sure. SpongeBob is more well-known than that. Mickey Mouse, that's a hard one. Probably, though, like, realistically, what are kids watching with Mickey in it? Do they still have, like, kids shows where Goofy does the dance? I think that's stuff that you guys watched when you were little. I don't know if they still play that. Do they still have Blue's Clues on TV? No, they have Bluey. Blue's Clues digivolved into Bluey. You love Mega Bloks SpongeBob for its more detailed figures that look awesome? Well, I mean, I like what you're saying. It sounds good. Where are the SpongeBob Bionicles? Okay, so we're gonna have to open up Steam and make this thing open another way. It's been a while since we played Kingdoms of the Dump. For those who don't know, it is a sprite RPG where you play as a trash can in a world of trash people and animal people. And a lot of crazy stuff has happened in the story. We're like in the final act of the game, I think. We gotta defeat the sludge people or whatever. Games being grumpy, haven't been played in months. There's been a lot to do. There's been a lot to play and do. Okay, Steam's taking its time. You okay? You okay, computer? I'm gonna have to like shut down Steam and like restart it or something. Steam summer sale's so good, it's crashing Steam. Yeah, they do those sales every summer, right? Are you opening it in big picture mode or something? No, I'm trying to open it at all. My Steam, like the Steam client thing is not opening and the game itself is not opening. All right, Control Alt Delete. What do we got? I'm shutting you down, Steam. Shutting you down. Okay. Nuked. Get nuked. I will open it all back up. Mega Bloks had a lot of variety for their SpongeBob line, such as a big location themed sets, vehicles, wacky figure picks, blind bag series. It sounds cool. Sounds really fun. What did I get for the summer sale? I did not get anything myself, but I've gotten notifications. But Ramen21 was kind enough to gift me a game from the summer sale that we will be playing sometime in the future, which I can keep a mystery for now. More ramen W's, hell yeah. Okay, something's opening. It's connecting to Steam. How y'all doing? You guys eating any good food today? Doing anything, I don't know, with family or friends? Hmm. Okay, up. Let me in. They're throwing a bunch of ads at me about the sale. What's this cute chicken and dragon? Is that a game? Hold on, chat needs to see this. They just immediately throw that up. Show the chicken and dragon. No, don't show me this shit. Chat, look at this. This is so cute. Is this a game? I don't think it's a game. I think it's just like a cute thing. Mostly chilling with family for the day and preparing yummy food. That sounds awesome. Yeah, you guys got to see it though. All right. Open up the dump. Yummy food. Poppy playtime update queued. Shut up. What update? Okay, game's coming. Says not responding. Okay. Dream sloth. Here we go. Make sure the volume balance is good. How's that? Too quiet? I think that should be good. Watching the World Cup with friends. Now, what is the World Cup? Is that soccer? Maybe slightly louder. Okay, thank you, chat. How's that? Is that better? 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 I mean, right now it's a quiet point in the song. Okay. "24 hours, jeez. Connects? I used to love Connects. Hi, Jord. Also, the bots are out for your Discord. No worries about that. We nuke them. Now, I read what you thought about the reason for the bots. And I think you're probably right about that. We could do like a... I could do like a, you know... create a new invite link and replace all the invite links. The problem with that is I'd have to replace the invite links in all of my YouTube videos. Which would be a pain. Doable, but a pain. But maybe worth it to, like, you know, cut them off. We could also do a Discord purge. Y'all know what those are? You know, like, you have an option on Discord where you can purge the Discord of inactive members. Which, I mean, are generally harmless, but there's always the chance that somebody could be hacked. But also, like, you know, I'm of the mind, like, if we're gonna have, like, inactive people who don't talk for, like, months or something like that. I mean, I know people lurk. But, like, it could, I don't know, a purge sounds kind of nice to me. All right. So here we are, chat. We're Dustin Binsley with Walker Jacket and Cerulean. This is our team. I don't know what we're doing in the game. We haven't played this in a while. Purging suits. Yeah, so it'd be like, okay, everybody, you know, if you haven't talked in over a month and you don't want to be purged, say something. Okay, we're going somewhere with this guy. That's what we're doing, right? I'd like to be fully healed. Do they have a healing here? There's got to be like an inn or something, right? Need to stop evil 8-ball guy because the dog dude who was Walker's students has the key to several super important trinkets called the Knocks of Knack. The Nicks of Knack. He's gonna lead you to the first one. Okay. Okay. We gotta get the Nicks of Knack. Put this character in my party. Snowball. Wait area. This looks good. This looks like a place I can get healed. Heal me. Heal me! I don't need no physical. Try you get your yearly physicals? I got mine at the end of the month. Made it? I'm injured, but it still feels good to stretch my legs. Put some clothes on. 2 hands of grime left. One who is Loot's dad, and the other one is the evil plastic bottle guy. Got it. Okay, cool. Plastic bottle guy. Yeah. We're gonna mess him up. Loot is royalty. Yeah, Prince Loot. I just want to know where I can heal. This sounds like someplace that I may be able to heal. Go in the bed. Oh my god. Heal? Thank you. Okay. Do it! Do it! Alright. Fine. Just take me away. The knickknacks await. It will be but the first step to taking down the 8-ball. Are you ready? Yeah. We may make it by nightfall. Okay. Cerulean's healing is pretty cost effective. Okay, yeah. That's right. They have healing abilities. It's like a Nickelodeon world with slime everywhere. I don't know if Nickelodeon still does a slime motif or not. They did 25 years ago. This is it, the Knack Temple. Never would have found this place. You must have been here before? Yes. It's time for me to tell you my story, Dustin. But I warn you now, it isn't necessarily a happy one. It's like a really happy story. I had just turned 13. I had left my kingdom and taken up study at Book's End. To my kind, it was considered weak to join the bookkeepers. But my curiosity got the better of me. I was a quick study, and within a year I earned my bookmark. Then one day, Garbamesh walked through the library door. How old are you? I'd only ever seen him from afar. Not to miss the chance, I followed him upstairs to the top shelf. I hid behind a stack of books. My heart was racing. He was magnificent. The beard of a Jellicent. Old by now, of course, but he still had this kingly aura to him, you know? He closed the door to the headmaster's study, and I was left all alone. But naturally, I pressed my eye to the door. They still do the slime with the Kids' Choice Awards. They slime some people in the event. Okay. So they haven't lost that identity. The whole Garbamish thing was only like 10 to 30 years ago? Okay. They spoke in hushed voices, something of a mission. A final quest to save the future of the kingdoms. My curiosity betrayed me and I stumbled through the door. The headmaster was furious for my eavesdropping. The king, however, did something unexpected. He invited me to scribe for him on this journey. Bookworm protested, of course, said I was too young. I already was an understudy. But I agreed before he could finish objecting. You will come work with me. To go from stacking shelves to scribing for the most famous man in all the kingdoms. How could I refuse? Or how could I refuse? There wasn't a thunderstorm. I got pinged on Discord. Not a thunderstorm, just like a brief, you know, summer rain coming in and going real quick. We traveled all across the lands of Phil. He raved and rambled of the future, and I wrote it all down, every word. Even though he locked away the 8-ball, it tormented him across space and time. Visions of a dark future, a world of waste. His mind was deteriorating at a rapid pace. When he finally lost control, I barely saw it coming. I'm losing control. I will kill you. He attacked you? I died that day. I'm actually a ghost. The old man was devastated about what he had done. I could no longer trust him, and he could no longer trust himself. What did I do? He carried me to the lands of laundry, to the dump's best healers. To the black mages. I thought that would be the journey's end, but no, Garbamish was adamant about pressing on. And strangely enough, so was I. But this time it would be different. He bound himself in plastic shackles, blindfolded for fear of what the 8-ball could see through him. Guided by tattered maps and my one good eye, we made it to the far edges of the dump. To this very place. What happened here? I will reveal the rest inside. We must navigate to the heart of the temple, the knack room. Let us go forth, we'll put everything to the test. Garbamish betrayed, Jingles. This place is a living labyrinth. But the colors of the cube will light the way. Okay. So this is the music you like, I think? Cool. Good. What? The visual of this. Okay. Hi, Dame. How are you? Singular salutation. Are you okay? Trash bag. I think not. Doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing good too. We're just chilling with this game today. Been very busy. A lot of games coming out. I'm looking forward to Splatoon Raiders later in the month. Much fun to be had. What the fuck? Look at these trash bags. Changed trashy. Changed trashy's creepy. Good. Okay, that thing died easily. Replaying the other Splatoon campaigns in preparation for Raiders. That sounds super fun, honestly. Going through them. I mean, I played the 2 ones so many times because I had to do it with every weapon. I think I've done those levels so many times. I had to. You don't understand. I had to. Do something, Jingles. Jingles' sprite looks cool. I feel like Jingles might die. It seems like the kind of thing that would happen, right? Just this, like, powerful, knowledge character who's not in the party, who's helping out. It just seems like the kind of thing, like he'll sacrifice himself or something. Jingles does look awesome, yeah. This is the music you like? Teach their own. I see a blue block. You have abilities. You have abilities. Look at this. Boing. The boss theme, okay. Okay. Get away! Away! Shoe demon! Cheapskate? Mr. Krabs. I used to say Mr. Krabs because I see the word cheapskate. Yeah, he doesn't do much damage. Working on another YouTube video, which hopefully you might finish this time because you actually have a decent plan. You can do it. Get it done. A little tip that I have for being creative, at least this is something that works well for me, is I keep a lot of my project stuff secret until they're done, because I feel like if you're very vocal and expressive about it throughout the experience, it can like, you know, if you're not expressive about it and you keep it secret, as you work on it, you build up this feeling of like, I can't wait to show everybody what I've been working on once it's like, you know, mostly done or just about fully complete. Because then it's like, okay, I did it, here it is. And then people, you get like a motivation because you haven't spilled the beans on it yet. Whereas when you spill the beans about it like throughout, it can reduce the motivation in a sense, because there's less of like the dopamine satisfaction of the reveal, if that makes sense. Invasion of the Lava King. It's a top-down Zelda-style RPG game. Interesting. It's a Deltarune boss ranking. You liked the Chapter 5 bosses that much, and the lower entries are very short because of how bland they are. Sure, yeah, no, that sounds like a really straightforward thing to do. You can totally do that. Just say what you want to say about every one, you know? Organize it and execute. You crustacean cheapskate. You crustaceous cheapskate. Squidward has been living in my house, driving me crazy, and you're not going to hire him back, all for a single dime? Yeah. Sure, that's actually an amazing idea. Thank you so much. So you'll shush about everything aside from that starting now. It's something that, like, you know, I like I said, I tend to be quiet about a lot of my projects until they're just about done or until I unveil them. I've let some hints out about my new video coming out in a few weeks. That's going to be a big video. And I think that kind of thing keeps you motivated, like I said, because you haven't spilled any beans. And I guess, like, I have a comparison, actually, is, I need to be able to hear myself. Shut up, game. Oh my god. All right, so I have a comparison actually, which is Pokopia. I've been working on stuff in Pokopia, like designing, and one of the reasons I don't really show people what I'm designing as I'm doing it is if you do that, it reduces the motivation, the satisfaction, because then it's like you're showing them bits and pieces of something being worked on, which is less satisfying than showing them like a from nothing to completion kind of thing. That's more like, oh, I did it. I have the motivation to keep working on this thing because I haven't showed anyone that. Whereas if you show them, like, if you keep showing, okay, I built this, look at that. Okay, I built this, look at that. It makes it harder to stay motivated, in my opinion, because you keep burning that dopamine. If that makes sense. Excited for your big video. Thank you so much, Ramen. It's going to be a live premiere on, I am aiming for the 19th, Sunday. That's my goal. It might not necessarily be the day, but I think that would be a nice day to release it. And it'll be a live premiere on YouTube. Hi James, welcome. You're getting the dopamine of having done it earlier, so the final product is less likely to be done. Yeah, like the idea is, if you're creating something, let me use like an easy analogy. If you're creating, let's say you're gonna make like a cake for someone, right? You don't tell them you're gonna make a cake or anything about that cake. And then you do it, and then you show them that. There's this massive, like, look what I did, and it's all done. Don't you love it? Like, there's a satisfaction, and it's like, you did all that stuff excited for the reveal, essentially. The dopamine of being like, seeing how they respond, seeing what they think and stuff like that. See, or even just like for your own self, like seeing what you made, you know, it's like, I made this thing, I'm going to show other people. Whereas if it's like you're telling someone, I'm going to make you a cake, I'm going to use this and that, you bring them in, you're like, look, I made the base of the cake, what do you think? Then they go away, and then you bring them back in, look, I put frosting on this part of the cake, and now I'm going to put another thing, go away. And it's like you keep them as a part of the process throughout. When the cake is finally done, it's less impressive to them probably, and has less of a reaction because they were there throughout the whole process. Now, obviously, the cake is still impressive for what it is. It's all about, like, you maximize the dopamine when you go from from the beginning to the end, I guess. I'm not finding the exact words for this, but I hope I'm explaining it decently well. I see. See, all the E's make it sound like maybe I'm not explaining it as well as I could. But yeah, I guess personally, I think, you know, keeping something a mystery until it's done makes it all the more satisfying when you finally reveal it. Because it's like, it's a surprise. I don't know. It's fun to have a surprise. Then there's some people out there who, you know, they'll say stuff. They'll be like, I'm gonna do this thing. And then, like, for some reason, the project doesn't go through, which is fair. That happens. But they've already announced that they were gonna do the thing. So if they hadn't announced it, then they wouldn't have created expectations for something that ended up not coming to fruition. Aside from this, the only thing you'll be sharing is avatar stills in the Discord once they're done, because all things considered, that's a decently small part of it. Cool. It's also a bigger surprise, lightly hinting at something, than to just announce you have it planned out to everyone. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, I'll let you guys know, like, videos I have planned or, like, a game that I'm reviewing and stuff like that. But, yeah, I like to keep a lot of it under wraps until it is done or close to being done or something like that. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. Stop. You lose and gain interest in projects so much. Yeah, so I would say if that's the case, until the project is completed or just about completed, where it's definitely going to happen, then maybe don't announce it soon. And, like, I get it because, like, there's an excitement. It's like, I have this idea, I want to share it with people, but sharing it early can also kind of burn that, like, that rush you get early when it's like you haven't done the thing yet, you haven't executed yet, but you've already burned the excitement of it, the excitement of showing it and telling people about it. That's a good thing to save for the end too. Ramen, I need help. Ramen. Guess for you, the best course of action is to just have one person to share everything with, because you just can't contain yourself sometimes. For everyone else, just leave one slight hint. Yeah, it's good to, like, have a person that you can discuss everything with. I agree. Ramen, I need help. I don't know how to get past this. My team is dying. What? Wait, you can walk on this? Never mind. Fuck! Okay, you can only walk on the top. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is this, water? Thank you, Ramen. Get away! Crumb bugs! Feral claws, nice. Yeah, the excitement keeps you motivated when you're being creative. So bottle it up. That way the motivation keeps flowing until the completion is there. And I mean, with the ranking, you can totally do a ranking. Dame, if you're ever finding yourself struggling with anything regarding that, you can hit me up and I can help if you need any kind of help like that. Just with like you know, directing or something like that. If you have a hard time like knowing how to go about something. Doesn't really apply to purely idea concepts you're not really making. Yeah, if you have an idea, go for it. Like, you can just tell people your idea. Londro revive. Revive an ally with 200 HP. This seems really good. Umbrella from the heavens to hit an area with ranged damage. Big Brella. That sounds good too. I think I want the Brella move. Do you have any like basic or general tips? If you know what you want to make, which is you said you did, you have an idea for ranking the bosses, so that's already great. So in that case, I would, you know, evaluate every boss, write down your thoughts on every boss, rank them, write up. Like, do a write-up. This is what I have to say about this. Move it along. Intro, outro, footage. Is that what you want to make? Glad they let you swap out skills. Yeah, that's really nice. It's nice that it's not a permanent decision. That's a good heal. You've had a video project setting in limbo for a while. Are there any crumbs you would like to give us? Something along those lines, although you did use a scoring system for your ranking, so that's fun. So I'd say, like, you know, you could, like, explain your scoring system as you go along and introduce, like, a new score or something, if you want to do that, or you can just give them scores. Whatever you like. I'm just relaying the kind of thing I do. But you do what you do. It's your video, you know? It's your idea. It's your expression. Was going to upload the Quartet OST on your channel? You can do it. Okay. Cold burgers. Cold burgers, you know, not bad, chat. Okay, so we did that side. We got the blue done. You took the average of 4 factors, gameplay, uniqueness, music, and story, rated from 1 to 5, and used the average to rank them. Gameplay, uniqueness, music, and story. That's nice. That's a nice selection. I think makes a decent amount of sense regarding bosses. Yeah. I like the layout. You got rules. You got structure. Get away! Poniards! Be sharp! This room's giving us a lot of goodies. Pawnman? Pawnman? Yeah, okay. I can get what you mean. Good. We're in good shape. Away. You are not wanted here. Red block. Flames are alive. Cool. Is this that game that the library burned and went underground? Yes, this is that game, yeah. We haven't played it in a while. Fuck you. We didn't go over here. We did. This is where we came from. We didn't go. Okay, that leads to nothing. Got it. Okay, red and blue makes purple. I guess we gotta go up. Ramen. Ramen, I need help. Getting Cacleta's castle vibes, yeah. Do you maybe have any tips in case that you don't have a lot to say about something on the ranking? Like if there's just not a lot to comment about. So I'm just own up to that. I'm like, I really don't have a lot to say about so-and-so. It's this, and it works well or it doesn't work well. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to feel the need to say stuff if you don't have stuff to say. You can just be upfront and be like, it speaks for itself, you know? It's just sometimes something is very easy to explain. It's like, it is this, and that's why it does or doesn't work, you know? This was the one part of the game you need a walkthrough for? Do you have a hint? I'm Dustin Bidsley. Let me double check. Okay. I guess that one joke I wrote works well then. Like, what do you genuinely expect me to say about mouse wheel? Yeah, just be upfront. If you've considered it and you still find you don't have anything to say about it, then it's like, or say much to say about it. Yeah, just make your point and move on is what I say. I don't like to belabor my points generally in my videos. There's plenty of YouTubers out there if people want to watch someone ramble on about the same point for hours. I'm so best. What do you want here? Oh, look at that. It brings you back. Trash bags. They look like evil goodie bags. Chat, if you don't know, goodie bags are an enemy from the Dragon Quest series. They look kind of like goodie bags. I want to try Big Brella. Ooh, that was good damage. Ramble on about the same point for hours reminds you of a Deltarune hate video you watched in which most points amount to 2. This isn't what I wanted, or it's not, like, Earthbound enough. I mean, you know, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I'm sure it'll resonate with some people, but yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of writers, you know, they have a difficult time with being concise. But the more that you, like, you know, go over a script, refine drafts, the more you see stuff that doesn't need to be there. You see words that don't need to be there. You see, like, oh, I'm just being redundant in this thing I'm saying, stuff like that. So, yeah, like, going over drafts, going over scripts over and over can really help you get it in a place where you're just really happy with it. There's so many scripts I've done for, like, reviews and stuff where I'm like, I don't know, I really got to get this script together. I feel like it's such a mess, and I'll just go over it like once, twice, 3 times, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm really happy with how it is now. It's saying what I want it to say now. But it's good to get a baseline. Like, basically, don't expect to write great the first time you write things. Sometimes you might. Sometimes it might just be flowing, but if it's chunky, it's still kind of worth getting it written because it's much easier to refine bad writing than it is to just create good writing from nothing. At least it can be at times. That's how it works for me a lot of the time. For some reason, they were against gameplay variety, and it seems they just wanted Deltarune to be a generic RPG, it seems. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Which is, you know, valid if that's what they want. But, you know, there's a lot of, I don't watch a lot of YouTubers because very often it'll be like, I'm not really vibing. I don't really agree with these takes. It's like, you know, you have your takes, enjoy, but I think our priorities are a little too different, which is okay. It's okay. I hear yours, but I don't really agree. Welcome back, Ramen. I am meandering around this dungeon. You do think comparing it to Earthbound to such a degree is kind of a weak argument, as by that logic, you should compare every game to its inspiration, working all the way back to Pong. Yeah, like, take games on their own, you know? Like, some games are so, you know, inherently trying to be iterative of what they're inspired off of that I don't think it's a bad thing to discuss. Like, you know, if I was to review Bug Fables, there's a chance, like, that Paper Mario would come up in the discussion, but I would personally focus as much on as possible on evaluating Bug Fables for what it is, in its own right. I think inevitably comparisons would happen, though. Like, okay, so, like, it tries doing this. I think this kind of thing that it's trying doesn't work as well as a similar thing in Paper Mario, or works better than something in Paper Mario. But not saying it should be Paper Mario, you know? Like, but comparisons, I think, can be valuable, just to help the audience understand what I prefer, or don't prefer. You think Walker can shoot the stone? And you think the stone bookcase that was blocking the previous way? You're saying he can shoot this? How the hell are you supposed to know that? I don't understand that at all. That seems unfocused. Like, was there a hint on the stone wall that I didn't register? Examples and comparisons are powerful tools when it comes to opinions. Yeah, it's really good to, like, okay, hey, this other game does this thing better, and that's why I think that game does it better. Can like, really help communicate. It's like, understand, like, oh, I see what you mean now. I see how it's done better in that example, or something like that. This is making me think of Ganon's Castle, where you go through the different... You go through the different sage chambers. I think those are really cool. Like, They're not the most fun to play, but I think it's cool that there's like 6 chambers that each represent a different element or temple from the game that have challenges that kind of like reminisce to it. I just think that's fun. What do you want? Do you want to jump? I don't know what you want. Okay, you can't jump over it. Oh, this is an enemy. Generator. Hello, you have a funny little face. Are you alive?
What did you say about my face?
Don't remember wind challenges in the Forest Temple, though. I do think that was a leftover from the wind dungeon was planned. Yeah. It's not one-to-one or anything. They have like a general vibe of most of the dungeons, but some of them are just like, here, do this. Or like the water temple section is entirely ice stuff. Which, you know, is like harkens back to the ice cavern. But I just thought it was cool that they'd have, like, you know, specific 6 different challenge rooms that were different elements that you could tackle in any order. I just think that's a fun thing to do. Yeah, all right. Good. Hi, Time. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice holiday. I'm glad you enjoyed Rhythm Heaven Groove. You see Deltarune Chapter 5 being very divisive, and honestly, you think it'll walk the path of Pokemon Gen 5? I feel like Chapter 3 was really divisive too, wasn't it? Is this overtaking it on the divisive meter? At first, people didn't like it because it wasn't like the previous one enough, even criticizing the new thing for the same issue the old thing has, but ignoring those bits. We're doing good, Time. We're just chilling with this game. It's a cozy day. No, don't die when Walker's dead. Walker, do you get experience still? I forget how it works in this game. Yeah. He still gets experience. It's so nice. Hating on Trubbish's design when Voltorb exists. I think people hate Trubbish, or hated Trubbish, more for the fact that it was a trash bag. But no, I hear you. People can have a hard time figuring out exactly what it is they don't like about a thing. And to me, it's like, that's like saying that, like, the Pokemon designs, you know, aren't right, or something like that is not fair. I think that's, they're like deferring the problem to something else when they actually have another problem with things, you know? It might be a contender for your favorite game of all time, but that might just be the hype. Still really good. Rhythm Heaven Groove? Favorite game of all time? Contender? Wow. Hey, I'm glad you liked it so much. I killed the generator. What do you want? Oh, I see. Bro, you're gonna make me... You're just padding out the game. You're making me fight the same thing again. People expected Chapter 5 to reveal a lot of mysteries, while that wasn't the point. but they still criticized it like it was. I mean, if people want a little more, I do think it's, you know, fair, right? It's a fair criticism if they're not satisfied with not getting more. I haven't played Chapter 5, so I can't speak to it. No spoils, it's still very fresh. I think it might be weak to water. Okay. I was using the bubble move before. I didn't notice anything special. I guess I'll try the water tile. Yeah. And look, it'll just stand still. It is weak. Generally, the criticism you see is that the characters in it were underwhelming, while they're the main point of the chapter, and it just seems like people are shifting the blame onto the new characters because they weren't satisfied with what they got. It's hard to speak on the matter without knowing myself, you know, without seeing it firsthand. I guess water pillar would have made more sense than the water tile thing. Yeah, that was good damage. Die. What? Why'd you get health? It like electrocuted the floor or something? God damn it. Okay. Do you intend on getting TheBoredJord? Not now, but in general? I am interested in playing more, yeah. I don't know when, but yeah, it looks like something... Like, I would like to not see more of the game because I might play it sometime. That's where I'm at. Many people say the secret boss is fan service, barely foreshadowed, and doesn't connect to themes of freedom in any way. Did we play the same game? It was heavy freedom themes and crisp parallels. Different, it sounds like just different perception of the execution and how it went down. You've got so much stuff on your list, you suppose you should get back to Octopath? Just one game at a time, right? You start a game until you finish it, and then you go play something else. No, I understand it's not that easy for everyone, you know? I understand sometimes you need a break. It's been good so far. Or where did you leave off in Octopath? Chapter-wise. Has just about as much build-up as Jevil has, but of course nobody complained about that. People have a tendency to overanalyze things the longer they go on for, too. Especially when they have a point of comparison, and that thing that they already like is something that they like. Because then it's like, what comes after, they're going to be more critical of because they're holding it up to the standards of the thing they already know they enjoy, you know what I mean? Finish Primrose's chapter. Her first chapter? Ramen, do you know how long Octopath is? Haven't gotten far, but her story looks promising. The whole revenge plot seems exciting. Yeah. It's a good start, yeah. You think a lot of criticism thrown at Chapter 5 are a bit weak? Yeah, that's a fair take. You have a new critique for the game, but you might put that in spoilers in Discord since Jord said he doesn't want to see more of the game until he gets it. Yeah, spoiler it up. Thank you for your consideration. I want to see what this does. I'm a cannon. Complaint so far is that the English voice acting is so variable in quality. Yeah. I think it's especially stupid when people complain about certain plot threads not going anywhere in a game that isn't even done yet. Fair point that, you know, it's important to see the whole game played out. But also okay if they're feeling like they're like get to the point, right? They're like not satisfied with how the pacing has been going, the progression and such. I can understand both points. Some of it's really good. You do enjoy Cyrus and Therion, but Ulbrick and Ophelia are kind of grating. You know what? Those are actually really good picks for the voicing. In my review of Octopath, I actually talk about Ulbrick's voice. He's voiced by Patrick Sates, a name I've brought up before. And what I say in my review is the breathy way that he speaks, I find really annoying. He talks like this all the time. You know what I mean? And it's like he doesn't sound like a real person. And Ophelia's just like, I'm Ophelia. I'm such a cute little sister carer. I care so much about my sister, and that's my whole character. You know what I mean? So I hear you on that. You also feel like that's missing the point of Deltarune. It's not just about its main plot, but also the characters. Chapter 5 presents a very interesting morality issue regarding Dark Worlds that its haters conveniently choose to ignore. Yeah, so people, yeah. I guess just like different priorities, right? Some people are just so fixated on the main story that they want more of that, and they just like don't have the patience for the other stuff. That's how it sounds, at least. I'm Dustin Binsley. I'm a trash can. You can say I'm trash all you want, but I'll only think it's a compliment. Now, I do think, you know, not necessarily everyone who is critical of a game is a hater, right? Like, I'm very critical of a lot of games that I enjoy. You know? Okay, we get to go down here. I don't think you were here when I brought this up, Dame. I got a comment. I'll read it again because I think it kind of like expresses how, like, you know, people can be perceived when they're being critical of things. I got a comment that says, on my Paper Mario ranking, it says, I'm almost to the top 10 and the chapter reviews are still mostly negative. Do you even like Paper Mario games other than the Origami King? So, like, this person perceived me as being highly negative of the Paper Mario games, whereas, like, I love 4 of those games, and I feel like I make that pretty clear in my videos, but I tend to be very critical. I tend to express a lot of my criticisms, so it might come off like I'm a hater or something, I guess, at least like based on what that person said. People, many extreme theorists expect image friend? Expected image friend? You don't need to know who that is. Okay. To be the secret boss, but you're pretty sure the only reason people hate on the actual secret boss is because we didn't get friend. Yeah, expectations will fuck people up. This is why I don't like engage with, like, I don't like watch a lot of trailers for games I'm gonna play. I don't engage with theorizing, because theorizing will only lead to disappointment or like expectations that do not go in the direction that you think. That's one of the reasons I do not like theorizing. Look at Pianosaurus. I don't know if you know Pianosaurus' story from Poppy Playtime, but like that was a character that was really built up. And then what they did with it was something that would really disappoint people who had expectations for it. I didn't watch any of that shit, so I thought it was funny what happened to Pianosaurus. Because I had no expectations. Expectations will mess you up. That's why I don't tend to think about like where stories and things are going in games. I'm just like, okay, I watched that. That was cool. I just put it like out of sight, out of mind until there's a sequel or another episode of a show or something like that, to wait and to see, okay, the story they're gonna tell me. I know it's not that easy to, you know, like if you're curious, you have ideas floating around and you wonder where things can go. I get embracing that. I get going along that thought pattern. But to me, it'll only lead to like a situation where it's like, it leads to expectations, which could be disappointing in a way. This guy really didn't get Super Paper Mario. Yeah, and I'm very critical of Super Paper Mario. I think there's stuff to appreciate about the game. I have a whole review where half of it is, well, maybe slightly under half, is dedicated to talking about what I think it does well. Here's a green block. People unironically criticize Chapter 3 for not spanning a TV world with like a cowboy area and stuff instead of being a TV show. Yeah, expectations, man. You gotta be really careful with what you show people, I think. Like, the whole lead up to a release is really important for managing your players, your audience, managing their expectations. You got to be real careful with what you show them, because they'll go off on all sorts of like, oh well, this and this, what about this and this? Chat, we're in the forest temple part of Ganon's thing. Nat, if you're still here, we're in the we got the fans. It's Ganon's castle. That's one of those this isn't what I wanted type of criticisms. Which it is valid to be disappointed because you wanted something else. That's valid, but also not the fairest criticism of the game itself. Maybe a fair criticism of the advertising, right? You can maybe blame the advertising if it might, you know, allude to something being more than it is. But yeah, it's important to, like, you know, it's perfectly fine to be disappointed because you wanted something to be something else, something to be more. You're disappointed with how it was executed, but at the same time, it's important to recognize where that came from, that you have to still look at the game for what it is and what it is trying to present on its own terms, right? The first fretless Wrath of Riften trailer included 90% cut content. Yeah, that's misleading. That sounds super shitty. Look at that thing. Little fan guy. I think we fought something like that at one point. Like another version of it. Oh my god, the spikes. Industrial fan. The community and theorizers were just terminally brain rotted from 4 years of theories. Some people couldn't take it being different. Yeah, that's gonna mess people up. Years and years to theorize about stuff. Good luck meeting expectations when they're going off, you know? That's a hard thing to live up to. And I'm not blaming Deltarune for that, but it's like it's almost like an inevitability of a robust fan base that's like on the hook with a story, right? Like, how do you mitigate it? How do you stop that from developing, you know? You're almost there. Inevitably, people are going to be disappointed when they're really into a thing to the point where they're like, you know, getting all sorts of ideas about what it could be. Walker can use the fans to jump over the spikes. Okay. Makes sense. I'd like it if this game had free magic heals. After every fight, you just get full magic. That would be nice. You don't have much of those types of criticisms, with one exception, that being the amazing digital circus. Yeah. I haven't finished it. I haven't watched, like, the last episode. But I don't know how much I'll care about what they do. Because, like, I have no expectations for it. It's like, okay, what do you got? What's gonna happen? I don't know. MP is a rough currency to manage in this game. I wish there were, like, heal spots or, like, even just an easier way to get the items to do it. Like, I have one thing that heals MP. I have so many items. You think the series kind of started declining a bit after episode 6 or maybe 5? I like the series when it's being, like, wacky. Not when it's being, like, my emotional problems. That's just me, though. I understand that's a big part of the identity of the show. You might make an RPG someday. You've been having some pretty good ideas. You're not the best coder, though. You can do anything you want to do, Ramen, and all it takes is time. Time and initiative. And if you have both of those, you can do it. You're clearly well acquainted with the genre, which would give you a lot of insight on design. I think it's a great idea. Make it Elisa-like, because supposedly the Elisa engine is super easy to work with. Yeah, it looks like it would be something fairly easy to work with. Oh my god. Where'd that fan go? Jax just became the main character while it was set up like every character would get a good amount of development. Yeah, they made me hate Jax pretty quickly in that show. And it's a shame because I really like his design. Like, I really don't like the character. God damn it. It's just a single fan. You can do it. The Gangle episode. I do not like Gangle. Holy shit, 558? Episode 5 could have been Ragatha's, but it focused on Jax more, yeah. Jax deeply annoyed you. Deeply. Oh my god. This is another one. This is a filler dungeon. Filler dungeon. Episode 6 should have been Jax's episode, but he shouldn't have just become the main character. Interesting. I didn't really see him as the main character, but he definitely got more focus than... Like, he feels like the most important character after, like, Pomni and Cain. Forest temple looking areas. Did you see the fans? We had fans and everything. This dungeon was inspired from Ganon's castle's forest area. Episode 7 was the one with Abel, and it was a decent entrance into the end of the show, but it was extremely underwhelming in the end. Take this episode out and not much would change. I don't remember all that much of what happened in the show. To me, like, the set pieces are memorable, but like what's actually happening, I don't remember a whole lot of that. Like, I remember Kinger's like moment in the spooky episode. I remember the alligator guy. I remember they were at a fast food place. I remember there was this awful episode with guns. Episode 2 is your favorite, yeah. Get away! Only saw each episode once and only remembered certain gags or set pieces, yeah. Episode 8 was eye-rolling Jack stuff. Kane things were genuinely amazing. We're throwing around amazing a little loosely. But hey, if it worked for you. I need my clips. I need my big key. Cubist helm. The finale focuses more on Jackson than anything, so you're not looking forward to that. Look at you just throwing spoilers out. Throwing expectations at me. What just happened? Why am I here now? What the fuck? What? Did the game glitch? Did you see that? What the fuck happened? I don't understand. We're out now, I guess. Zubul had to share her episode with Kinger. Yeah, clearly certain characters mean more than others. That's how it reads. Might have been a weird fast travel thing. From my perspective, it looked like I had just warped when all I was doing was walking through a room. Very weird. Going off what you've heard personally, so you have no idea. That's okay. Oh, there's a third one. I'm gonna go down. Oh my god, this dungeon, bro. This dungeon, I'll be honest, feels like content for content's sake. It feels like, well, we should add a bigger dungeon. We should make these rooms that have blocks scattered around. This dungeon did quite annoy me, yeah. Thankfully, it's not super annoying to actually play, and the enemies are pretty easy to avoid. But it's just, like, long. And, like, unnecessarily big. This temple is so confusing. What a place to last be left off at. At least we weren't in the middle of it, right? We got this. We got this. I've played worse, right? I've played Silk Song. Friend. Hey. If you made The Amazing Digital Circus, you would have made episode 5 centered around Zubul. 6 about Jax, and 7 be more impactful. Keep episode 8 more to Kane. And you haven't seen the finale yet. If I made Amazing Digital Circus, I think almost everything would be different. Okay. We're in good shape. It looks like this is the end. This is the ultimate. This is it, the last chamber. The final resting place of King Garbamesh. So it was here that, indeed, this is the room where he lost his life. The Rubicon Cube lied just beyond our reach. It's said to have the ability to bend space and time itself. To counteract the other knickknacks, you see, the 8-ball had no hold on Garbamesh in this place. And for the first time in years, Garbamesh's mind found peace. It was then he realized a most bitter truth. Bitter truth? That he, Garbamesh, would not be the one to save the dump. At least not in the way he'd imagined. With what little time and sanity remaining to him, he sought a final gambit. Harnessing what energy he could muster, he cast a final spell. I've never seen anything like it before or since. Oh no. We're a chosen boy. We're a chosen boy. A flash of light, a crying babe. And he was gone. What are you talking about? A child? It shouldn't have been possible, but he did it. King Garbamesh, he recycled himself. No, I don't believe it. How can... It's the truth. You were born here, Dustin. And with your birth came the inheritance of the old king's hopes and dreams. While the slumbering 8-ball absorbed the rest. 2 halves to Garbamesh's whole. And the 8-ball's now like our evil twin half. This is Kingdom Hearts. My vision is to remove Jax and be fun adventures, and there's the show. Yeah. It's so angsty. That's like one of my biggest complaints for it. It's just such an angsty show. It's so dramatic. You feel like Jax has his place in the show, but not to the degree he does as is. Give him the gun episode and a small segment in the final episode, and that would have been enough. The story part you have the most mixed opinions of. Mixed is an understatement. You hate this. This is One Piece. This is One Piece, where they make you think a character is doing things out of his own motivation, and they slowly explain he's a chosen boy who has special parents and special history, and his hat's special, and everything's special. Everyone, this person's dad's special, and this person's dad's special. Everyone who is special is actually born from specialness. No, I've scrapped and scrounged my way to get this far. I've lost comrades, friends, and now you're telling me it's all because I'm some magic construct, some puppet? I can't. No, I won't accept that. My choices are my own. You are no puppet, Dustin Binsley. Who am I then? A memory? A dream? Just a shadow of another man's bin? You're the one who may yet save us from this terrible fate. Then what if I fail? Then we'll all fail we all fail alongside you. You see that door before us? Garbamesh himself could not open it, but he believed you can, as do I.
We all believe in you, Dustin, as does Bubble.
You are more yourself than anyone I've ever known. You guys, what would I, without you, I'd, thank you, my friends. And thanks to you, Jingles, I feel lighter somehow inside my head. Lightheaded? Oh dear, maybe we should rest before. No! Sorry, not that. I feel unburdened. That's the word you're looking for. Our work remains unfinished. Let us see now to the cube. He's just Luffy, and it undercuts the message of Luffy that you can forge your own path no matter the upbringing. Yeah. He has the royal birthmark. Whoa, he's special. The chosen one. Yeah, we got another chosen one RPG protagonist. I do think it was kind of clever. The idea of him being recycled from Garbamesh, I think, is kind of a fun idea. But it does play into the, you know... Can you ever just be a normal person in a game? Do you always have to be the chosen one in RPGs? Again, something I appreciate about Octopath. You can just be a person with their own priorities that isn't about saving the world. Dame, you got any like top tier tracks from the new Deltarune that aren't spoilers? I guess that's hard. I guess that's hard. It could be, oh yeah, this could be worse, for sure. Running Sky, is that a Deltarune track? Alright. Garbamesh is me, and I have an evil brother. The final boss and secret boss themes are both great. Okay, yeah, so see, I don't want to see those. I don't want to see spoilers. Flower Man, Running Sky, and Sunset of Seven Suns are the least spoilery, but most peak? Okay. Alright. This is what you should do, realistically. Unlock a door and then just fucking make sure that whatever's in there is gone. You'd never have to fight anything. Run. In terms of the title, yeah. It's like, I promise the title is not a spoiler, and the title is like The Big Shot Returns or something. Look, it's a Rubik's Cube.
Cubie! Evil Cubie!
Puzzle Golem. This thing's cool. One Piece episode literally titled, I'm not gonna read that out loud. But yeah. The best song is the secret boss theme, but I think the title might be spoiler. Yeah, don't tell me, don't tell me. You all know I am a Deltarune superfan. I don't want any spoilers. 67. Oh, I'm sorry, 6-7 damage. I'll hear it when I hear it. No spoilers, but also I'm never playing that game, so... I'm kidding. Who knows when I'll dive in to give it a shot. If it ever happens. Her name. Look at these spoilers, chat. You just can't resist yourselves. Her name. Look at that. I might as well have played the whole fucking game now. Why is the boss a different color? What happened? You feeling all right? Go take a lie down. To me, this music is a little much, Ramen, to be honest. This is like Banjo-Tooie boss music. Buffs a skill. 20 for this. Jesus Christ. Generally, my practice for spoilers, y'all know, is if I haven't seen it, we don't talk about it. Because even expectations can be set up, you know? Flame Orb? This guy's using Pokemon strats. Bye, Dame. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice day. Nice weekend. Alright, so we put you all the way down. Now we're gonna use our dish soap. Forge hammer. Holy shit, Jingles just got nuked. Bye. Oh, he's green now. So many colors. Good. Welcome back in time. We're fighting a puzzle golem. Got it. So it looks like their weaknesses are changing as they change their colors. So it's like wind themed right now? Do you hate lightning? In some games, lightning is good against wind. Not this game. It's the Jiggies reborn. Yeah, that's why the music sounds like Banjo-Tooie. Cerulean. Great Gusto. Holy shit. Do my heals mean nothing? Get him up. That thing stinks. Heal up. Get over yourself. Bro. Now you're blue. Alright, we got some stuff to share. No, share horizontally. Fuck you. God damn it. Bullshit. Okay, this you could do. Good heal. Took my strat of just hitting him. Chat, meatloaf can be pretty good. I like it when it's got like a barbecue sauce on top. Not the mold. I don't know. What's better for me to do? I'm just kind of like smacking the boss. Give me some MP. Lightning and water combos? Combos? One. Oh my god. Good timing. Alright, just use this already. Jesus. Way too healthy? I wonder if I'm doing, like, enough damage. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I bet you're real proud. We got plenty of items. Now he's green. Can't resist. I can't resist the 6-shooter. Good damage. You died in the lava tile? Come on, man. Can't resist. I can't resist. And you die. All right. What a stupid game. You resurrect and you die instantly because the stupid tile does that much damage. That's so dumb. Alright, what do we got? Defibrillator it is. Good. There we go. Nice. Helping. This is probably gonna like kill 2 of them. Okay, only 1. Close though. Close call. Alright, can share? Honestly, just use it. Okay, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Alright, just get everybody healed up. Yeah, yeah. I feel like this boss has to be almost dead, right? Great geyser. Alright, do your thing. Yup. You got moves. Die. Die. Not enough magic. Come on, man. Maybe farm Dustin's boiling with milk? Yeah, you like his more than the sharpshooter? I feel like he's about to die. He's gonna die any minute now. We don't need to waste our precious items, right? Okay. My god, 218? Chill your environmental damage out. 218 is ridiculous. To just be standing in a spot. Fucking ridiculous. God damn it. God damn it. The stupid fucking magic. Fucking annoying, bro. Fuck this. Oh my god. This is a huge fight, apparently. Apparently. Share the other direction, goddammit. This pisses me off so much. He's right fucking next to you. Mario and Luigi fight. Yeah. God, you fucking annoying game. Fuck your stupid shit. I guess you, I don't know. You're the healer. Jesus Christ. To the curb with you? Will I give it another try? No, actually. I'm gonna turn the game off. Congratulations. You officially ticked me off to the point where I want to stop playing. It just throws you back on the screen. No, I don't want to hear your jolly music right now. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I get to respec into different skills? What would I have done differently? What would I have done differently? And give different accessories? So, okay, what I don't like is, I don't like that the boss is just like, I deal a bunch of damage with my attack, and then I leave a stupid thing on the field that makes it so I can't even, like, resurrect my guy without them taking over half their health. What, just from resurrecting them. I have to use, like, my best fucking resurrect item, right? I have to use, like, my best resurrection item to get them up, and then they just fucking, like, lose over half their health in an instant. Just because of where they're standing. So dumb. Sometimes the boss does more damage that just one-shots my guys. One-shot moves? Bullshit. No. No. different play style. What would have made the fight go faster? What would have made the fight go faster? Because I did the wither. I withered him down, and then I was using physical attacks. He keeps like changing his element or whatever he's weak to, which is annoying to me. Like, am I supposed to constantly be chasing down what his weakness is? Because that's fucking annoying. And here's the thing. It makes me think that this is just the beginning. It makes me think this is just the beginning of what the end game bosses are going to be like. Like, I feel like there's going to be like 8 more bosses in the game that are like this. At least. I feel like every boss from this point on is going to be, I deal a ton of damage and it takes forever to kill me, right? I put so much work into that fucking fight, man. I use so many items, it's just like, I don't give a shit. Because my moves are broken. Dustin has some good armor and accessories. Also, Jingle's dying hurt because he was a consistent source of damage. What do I do about that? If he kills Jingles, he kills Jingles. KOing the party member that could have done more damage to the boss but can't heal is so lame. Bosses get more manageable when Rotavia gets back. Yeah, I'd like to have Rotavia back. I'm aggravated. I'm aggravated. Jingles can heal. He can heal himself. He just can't revive. Doesn't matter if the boss can one-shot you. Yeah, like, at the end there, he's using damage that deals more than my health. You mean Jingles can be healed, yeah. Annoying. Just annoying. Just annoying. Just annoying. I'm just so annoyed, man. I'm so annoyed with, like, things that take long to kill. Maybe this is just because I watched you play Silk Song, but I'm sick of bloated HP. Sick of it. I'm sick of bloated HP. These games are breaking me down. These games are breaking me down, man. Y'all see the new Captain America suit skin for Marvel Rivals? Don't it's very lewd, so don't look at it. Don't look it up unless you're in a safe space. But it's an official thing. It's crazy they made it. Some of the accessories give elemental resistances. Oh my god. Having to put on equips to deal with elemental resistances is just like, I couldn't check out faster. Seen it. Yeah, you saw it. What do we got? I need something to like, I need a moment. I need a moment. What do we got? All I saw is an article with a lewd description and you left. Yeah. Did you see the new, so this is a new birthday card we got. Look at this. New birthday card. Isn't that cute? I put it out right around when Mysterious Book came out. Calculated release? Timed release? Who knows? But that's a good birthday card. Just happy Yoshi. With some balloons. What else does he have? Coins? Okay, the coins are actually really weird in this. You actually need to see the coins. Get it nice and close. So look, you got 2 Mario coins, right? And then you got a star coin. What the fuck is that? I guess it's like from like the new Super Mario Brothers games. That's weird, isn't it? Why'd they do it? Star coin. Generic balloons, some random coins with Yoshi render from the Wii era. From the Wii era? That's a nice render. That he looks better in that than he does in a lot of the other ones, no? What else we got? That's like my interesting picture of the day. Still got the Ash Ketchum one. The Ash Ketchum birthday card. The fake Ash. Alright. Had my break. I'm rejuvenated. Yoshi refreshed me with his smile. Yup. Alright, so like, okay, here's your equips. Let's see. Okay, best. Resist all basic elements, a helm with many facets. You happy, chat? Any skills needed? What would I do differently? What skills? What would I change? Defense up, agility down. Yeah, sure. More single target stuff. I don't like using skills because you burn through your MP so fast. You know what I mean? I think it's so annoying because like the game doesn't load you up on MP restoration items. I don't know what that's about. Cause like it discourages me from wanting to use MP because I know I need to heal it for the stuff I really need to do, like healing items. Or like, you know, wither and stuff that I want to be sure I do. Like I don't like just throwing MP on attacks because I feel like they don't do all that much more than just regular attacks. The mood rings could be replaced with elemental resistors. I hate this. I hate this. I hate having to, like, specifically design my characters for a fight. What is this charm? More experience? There was nothing you could have done in that fight aside from having better equips, which the game doesn't tell you anything about. It's like a comeback with better stuff, right? Alright, the fire resist then. Lava tiles. Mood rings only give +1 stats. I know, they're great. They're awesome. Alright, here's all your stuff. Here's all the stuff that you want me to do. Alright, I kitted them out. Alright, we can get another mental drain going, but it's on the same fucking thing as Wither. Like, there's no way I'm ever gonna use it. I'm not getting rid of Wither. Alright. Gatling gun helps. What? What is Gatling gun? For Dustin. Buff skill, rapid multi-hit targets for high skill damage. All right. All right, Wither. Give him the fist. Fresh from the mounds. You don't even tell me what it does. Milk strategy is definitely helpful as well to keep the burst damage going out. Alright, withered all the way down. Let's try this Gatling gun. That's pretty cute. Okay, I mean, I couldn't really tell how much that did. It seemed good. Bro, you didn't... Look, Dustin looks like the name of the... Dustin looks like it would be the name of the coat, okay? That's why I healed the coat, even though the coat didn't need it. I was seeing like, okay, Dustin. Dustin is the guy with the coat. He looks like a Dustin. Okay. Just in the coat. Yeah. Do this thing again. 6 shooter's great. Why was it dealing so much more damage? Just because he's in red form? Alright, so you want me to heal the Catman? How's that? Is that a good? Get the fuck out of my way! Yeah, great move, Jingles. Jumping on the lava tile, that was great. I gotta fucking, like, babysit Jingles. Wasting my items on Jingles. Who's standing in the lava puddle. 173 damage for a tile hop that's like 1/3 of your health, yeah. Oh my god. Shredded. Stop doing Feral Claws, that's the shitty move. Do the other one. Just do a normal attack. Okay, well, what do we want to do? Get up Dustin Binsley. Give him the fist. It was good damage. St. Launder's win is a lie. They pretend it's good and it's not. Oh my god. And then one of them is an animal and one of them is a fucking coat, so it's like you can't even fucking, oh my god. You can't even like use it and heal both of them well. You have to keep Jingles healed. Too bad. No. Heal yourself. They said Jingles will heal. Oh my god. Favorite SpongeBob PC game? The one where you catch the jellyfish. You said Jingles can be healed, but you don't think he has self-healing. Got it, okay. Games that are PC versions. I haven't played any SpongeBob games that Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrate. I haven't played any other real games with SpongeBob in them. Give me some of this. Evil puzzle SpongeBob. Why? I'm gonna waste my healing on this thing. On this thing. That was some crazy resist on Dustin because of the marbles.
I suited up. I came back after I suited up my accessories. I'm ready for the fight.
Yeah, alright. Now I'm ready for the fight. I had no way of knowing how to fight until I actually was in the battle. That's right, you said keep using the milk. I'm gonna need better descriptions than increases it a good amount and a decent amount, because those things, that's not quantifiable. I don't feel like Jingles is worth it, to be honest. He's dealing like 100 damage a turn. And I'm using my health items on him, my turns on him. It sounds wasteful. I know I could have like moved the squares, I think, to like lay more of the glass shards, I think. Great geyser. Well, I have the water. I have the water. I have 2 blue marbles on it. Still did over 100 damage. Hit the boss. What do you... Oh my god. Point and click adventure games sound fun. Heals a good amount or a bit, which is better at healing. That's a random amount you can't decipher. It's like saying, I want a hammock of cake, a barrel of milk. Yeah. Alright, I mean, I guess we just keep doing this. Keep using these. A large amount. Alright. You can conceptualize a hammock of cake. Alright, heal yourself. One thing I never got with like movie adaptation games is like, why do I want to play through a movie I already know the story? Like, I already know how it plays out. I want to play through like a thing I don't know where it goes, you know what I mean? If I know all the beats, then it's like, what am I looking forward to if I know what's gonna happen? No? Just me?
I'm Dustin Binsley. I suck. I'm a chosen boy. I'm the chosen trash lad. I'll defeat Imu-sama.
302. Heal Jingles. Look at how much turns I gotta spend on Jingles. Chat, he missed. I hate him. I hate him. I'm wasting fucking turns and healing on fucking character who's doing nothing. Alright, time to start sucking MP. Some movie adaptation games do it after the movie, which is so anticlimactic. We saved the day. Actually, no, we didn't. We missed some more monsters. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't like that. It made me lose interest in Emu so quickly, like, wow, Luffy punched Big Bad again. I think Luffy should be getting his ass kicked by Emu. Sadly, like, the nature of the story means Luffy has to win. I want to see Emu, like, rip Usopp's face off. Throw his face at Luffy. That's disturbing. That's too dark. That's not the way of the One Piece. Yeah, right. One Piece pretends it's dark. Who doesn't want his golden boy losing a single fight? I want to see him get his ass kicked in like an embarrassing way. I want to see Luffy cry in shame. I want to see Luffy helpless as Usopp gets his ass kicked. You don't want an Incredibles game where they fight the Underminer? No! No, I don't. But I believe you that it happened. You know what Water 7 did? They made Luffy actually lose a fight and adapt to the circumstances. Yeah. So here's my suspicion, because every arc does this. When there's too much shit going on, they just have more stuff appear. That's how they that's like his way to like deal with problems. He just introduces things that become things that distract from the situation or change the situation, so then it's no longer what they're focusing on. So like Enel will show up. Enel will show up and he'll fight Emu, and then Luffy will leave like a coward. I guess that probably won't happen. Chapter Loki backstory. Yeah, get out of here with these fucking backstories. I don't want to see any more of them. I hate that Teach is like a chosen boy. I hate that so much. I hate that his dad is like chosen man. It's here's another special race and another special eye power. Like, shut up. Shut up. Everyone's a chosen boy, yeah. Wait for Buggy's parents to be revealed. Painting Luffy like a beta male protagonist who cries at everything makes me want to watch the show. He does cry at a good amount of stuff. Luffy's really cool at first. Like, the first, like, you know, pre-time skip, Luffy's, like, interesting and funny. The spark is gone. Devil fruit. I think that is cool. I think Emu's cool. I don't like that they're gonna make him get trumped by Luffy. And I worry they're gonna give Emu a really stupid backstory that's gonna ruin him.
I survived the lava tile because I put red marbles on my characters. Now I get to do the fight again.
Fuck this boss. Fucking fuck you. You gonna die immediately? Yeah. Luffy is going down a big toilet. The 4Kids dub is nothing like the original show. Yeah, they say really dumb shit in that. It was just, they were cynical as fuck at 4Kids. They would just take any anime, they didn't care how they butchered it, they just wanted to make money off of it. They didn't care if it made any sense or what, they were just like, just fucking do anything to make it so we can air it and make money. So embarrassing. Arlong locked Nami's mom in a dungeon, yeah. Yeah, the 4Kids thing is like unwatchable. It's not even trying to be a story or make any kind of coherent sense. And One Piece is not something you adapt to like kids. Imagine if they were trying to adopt like current One Piece to kids. They'd have to censor so much shit. I just want this fight to be done. If I lose this fight again, we're done playing the game. Blackbeard is addicted to drinking grape juice. Yeah. Smoker is Chaser, and he has the Steam fruit. You could call it Steam. I mean, I guess they don't want to say smoke because that might make kids thinking of smoking. Smoking is no good. I guess I'll use more of my fucking milks. Because if you want to deal any actual fucking damage, you have to spam milks. Yeah, this is the one we want. We can't have Japanese food in Pokemon. What if the kids want to eat foreign foods? That was just, they just wanted to make it so that kids would understand because they think kids wouldn't understand what a rice ball is. And I wouldn't understand what a rice ball is as a kid. I wouldn't. I thought they were donuts because that's what they called them. I'm like, okay, I haven't seen those donuts before, but cool. They look good. They're jelly filled, right? That's what they say. I hate Brock, man. I hate him. I hate you, Brock. 284. Toe. They aren't even consistent. They call it a rice ball in another episode and show it off. That's lame.
Out of magic, gamer. Everything you do involves magic.
So you better get used to constantly draining it for the whole fucking game. Garbage juice. Maggot cheese. Wait, we're healing this guy? Okay, we can do this. Chat, Jingles sucks. He sucks. His contribution is poor. How long have we been fighting this boss? We need a slot machine in the right corner to spend money on to give you healing items like the hit game sticker star. Yeah. Alright, oh, we don't have fucking magic still. I gotta do the magic thing. I can use my one liquid metal. Alright, water pillar. For 25 minutes. Yeah. Have you ever tried beating up a puzzle, chat? It's not easy. Give me the Gatling, yeah. Bring back Ratavia. Bring her back. This game is unplayable. It's unplayable without Ratavia. Weak, it does 67 damage. You don't have your famous charge strat that deals huge damage, yeah. What color do you think the boss will be when we kill it? It's got a lot of colors. This fucking fight. Give him the Gatling. This is Mario and Luigi. Just keep spamming the milk. How much milk do I have left? I got 1 milk left, and it's the best milk of all the milks. I'm not using my milk anymore. Brothership Lighthouse boss? He died. Good experience, at least. Book of Ice. I haven't been using the books. They probably want you to use the books for that fight, huh? Raises ranged damage. Do we want this? I think we want that. Chance for extra turn at the end of each turn enables move in all directions. Take aim, got it. Great job, thanks. You're being very nice to say that. Let's Walker be kind of like Rotavia. Yeah, exactly, yeah. If I see anything that lets me up my power, I'm gonna take that.
I'm Dustin Binsley. I'm a chosen boy.
We did it! Wait, the knickknacks take quite a toll on a person. And you, Dustin, are already bound to the 8-ball. Someone else must take up this burden. Cerulean holds the soap and stone, and has to be me then. Mr. Jacket. Very well. Took the thing. Take aim plus 6 shooter is risky at the most broken combo in the game. I like what I'm hearing. With the cube in your party's hands, you will be far beyond the 8-ball's sight. The catch is, it's a puzzle box that must be solved before. Almost got it. Already? Way to go, Walker. Have you read the solution in an old text, perhaps? At first glance, it appears a complex riddle. But once you realize it's a thing of patterns, a dance of sequences, just repeat and got it. The air shuddered around you. Impressive! It is now activated, a bulwark against the eyes of the enemy. Keep it in this formation or the dam will break and the 8-ball's vision will again turn toward you. So this is the power of the Nyx of Knack. Yes, but know this. The path ahead grows no easier. Here. I've got 25 milks for you. Take this. What is it? The Journal of Garbamesh, written in my own hand. No thanks. Do you have any milk? You still have it? You had said you destroyed it when you left the order. I did. And I spent the years since recreating it from scratch. I suppose all that memory training you drilled into me wasn't for nothing, was it? Jingles, you got the Journal of Garbamesh. I thank you. Let it guide you when the way seems unclear. Where does it lead? The next Nick of Knack, to the Valley of Fallen Nails, deep in the forests of the Kingdom of Carpentos. The next temple awaits you there. You aren't going to come with us? No, my duties remain in Mamelon. Our kingdom remains divided, and the Mamelon king and I must attempt to fill in the cracks. I understand. I will see you to the southern border. Come. That's the journal they burned the library over? Oh. Okay. Look, it's Loot and Rotavia.
We're almost at tabletop.
The station will be too well guarded. We'll have to go up on foot. There's a way up, the last leg we can take. Train's slowing down. Now's our chance. Tabletop station.
A nix of knack.
You'll be in a major shop area soon, and the stuff you can buy there can still be used by Dustin's group because game logic. Okay, yeah. Second leg station. Come on, Your Majesty, get a move on. I'm coming, I'm coming. Look at him in his cute little hat. Why are his eyes yellow? Ah, here we go, Prince Liar. Good show, Sawtooth, right on schedule. You know how my father is on punctuality. What? Say, where is Waste Master Spew? I did not ken. Punctuality is nigh in his vocab, that's for sure. Why is he turning into Groundskeeper Willie? Nor yours, apparently. Ah, well, no matter. What's really important is our special guest, eh? Been quite a while, little brother. Still wearing no clothes, I see. Besides, that dreadful bowler cap. You bring me out here to discuss fashion tips, or are you gonna take me to the old man? Chat, Lute's smoking a cigar. This isn't cool. Smoking? Wood grief. What has that Walker jacket been teaching you? Oh, right, yeah. Perhaps it's good that our father wants you to spend a little time reflecting before he graces you with his presence. And I'll be confiscating that lighter of yours. Honestly, bringing such contraband into the city. Come along, brother, and no dallying. It's Musk pretending to be Lute. Was that supposed to be clear to me? Makes sense. Sawtooth, my goodman. Why are you still lumbering behind me like an off-time echo? Ahem. But of course, it's a tip you're after, eh? Fine then, here's a gold clip for your valiant efforts. Riding a train. When you're needed, my father will call on you again. Now shoo. Your Majesty. Oh, this is gonna be fun. They just throw me in the woods? Been like months since you last played. Maybe they made a plan last part. Give me this. Hot glue stew? Chat, that sounds good. Like, I know you shouldn't eat that, but it sounds good. I have random stuff for sale. Peep anything you like. No. Free money. You go inside someone's house and you take the money and you call it free money. Shop? A real shop? What can I get for you? Okay. Good. Spare key, we like that. The doorman. What the fuck? She like walked when he was talking to me. That was weird. Empty bottle. Zelda. Look at this buzzsaw person. Will, look at you. Welcome to the Wobbling Hotel. Wobbling. Only those with the proper permits are allowed to access the surface. At least they, like, you know, they put you, like, right where you fell off, which is nice. Don't have room for my TP roll. Use it a pour to save for full HP recovery. I forget that those exist. I guess I'll use it. Use it. Use it. Okay. Cool. Hello? If it's work you're after, you'll nigh find it here. My crews are stretched to the bone as it is. Hello, ma'am. We're looking for help getting to the top of the table. I told you, I cannot help you. Blame King Stringmeyer and his fine wood soldiers. Ma'am, we really need to get to the surface. I believe the entire table is in grave danger. Danger? Aye, the city has had the screws put to it for certain. Gah, I've been as rough as a freshly honed log of late. Let's begin anew. I'm a shoppa. Shut the fuck up. Like, just give me this one, all right? I can't bear it. I can't listen to it. What are we doing now? What are we doing? Okay, I think we can go up. Why you show me the sad face? Why? So they were talking forever and they had like all these like vocal like I don't know what the word is. You don't care anymore. The game got you steamed today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, look, we can do real talk. We can do real talk. Take me to the inn. The game has overstayed its welcome for me. Like, I'm ready for the game to have been done by now. You know? Like, it's very impressive that the game has the skill that it does, but also, like, I'm like, I've, like, had enough. You know? And there's still, like, cool stuff happening, being introduced and stuff. It's an ambitious game. I guess, like, story-wise, I feel like at this point, you know, we're gonna kind of go through the motions. We'll get the things to beat the big bads. We'll get the team together. Dustin will win the day against 8-Ball in the end, and we'll claim the kingdom back at the end. Obviously, I don't know that's how it's gonna play out. That's how it feels like it's gonna play out. The game overstayed its welcome. Didn't Ramen say it was originally going to end at the end of the goo dungeon? Originally? Yeah, I think Ramen said that. Yeah, I think that length would have been more, like, predictable for the game. I guess, like, I don't know, like to me it's like what the game is right now is just kind of like I've like lost interest in the characters. I've lost interest in like what they're doing and what their mission is. I like don't care about the kingdoms anymore. And, like, the combat itself has also gotten like more annoying than it's gotten fun, because like you gotta like deal with a lot more hindrances, which makes sense with any RPG as it goes through, you know. The strategy, like, I don't feel like I'm engaging with the strategy much in the combat, and I'm wondering if I just don't have patience for it. I'll tell you this now, you've got one-ish main part left, then you're given the choice to do a bunch of optional side quests or rush to the final dungeon. So what does that look like? One main part left, so that must be this carpenter area. And then you can go to the final dungeon? Alright. We'll keep it going. I mean, I guess it comes down to, like, I don't know how much fun I'm having with the game at this point. Even if we are, like, really, like, far into the game. It's still a really cool game. But my point stands. Alright, we got permits. What if I'm just a speed reader, Nad? What if I read it all just really fast? Alright, the tables are really cute. Wow, I've never seen the city up here. It's as grand as they say. Nothing like the leg at all. No, we must tread carefully. My father has eyes everywhere. Why sad meow Lin face? I need more than that. Wear this. What are you implying? What do you mean? I'm not implying anything. This is a joke. Are you serious right now? It's good. It totally works. Fine, here. Oh, we got a cute little face? I'll take the lead. You just tell me where to go. We need to seek out my old instructor, Ornate Armoire. Yeah, look at how cute we look. No, I know that you speed read. I'm not saying that that's not true. He's the bookkeeper of the table, but he was always a friend to me. He has a hotel residence at the Bedknobs Grand in the south corner. Alright, I want to meet his guy. I want to meet him, see if he's good or not. This is the printing press. No real reason to go in there. Don't explore, gamer. I know it's a joke. Just funny you say you're speed reading and then you call me out. What? You speed read sometimes too? Right? How often do you see other people read? It was the perfect point of reference. Alright, where is this place? Bed knobs? Is this what we want? Good afternoon. We're here to see Mr. Armoire in the residence suite. And you are? Barrel tin keg stand at your service. Well, there seems to be a mix-up, Mr. Keg Stand. Mr. Armoire was evicted several months ago after his demotion. Demotion? He's not the head bookkeeper of the table anymore? I do believe he's now working the printing press on North Street these days. Alright, thank you. That's why they wouldn't let us go in there. Okay. Bottle mail tabletop. Oh. Hello? Keeper Armoire? Prince Loot? Oh my heavens, it is you. And who may this be? Oh, my apologies, this is my friend Rotavia. Well, any friend of young Loot is a friend of mine. It's so good to see you again after all these years, Keeper. I'm afraid I'm not the bookkeeper at the table any longer. Your father thought it best to have me running the printing press here. I see. Master Loot, I was informed your father would have you bound to your quarters upon arrival. May I dare to inquire how you are here? Funny story, Quiet, someone's coming, hide. Armoire, who are you talking to just now? Can an old wardrobe not mumble to himself in his old age? Well, you have finished preparing the press. Well, there were a few adjustments still to make, and... No adjustments, just get it printed. Excuse me. Here's the final version. King Stringmeyer wants bottle birds dropping those flyers by tomorrow. Understood. We'll get to it then. Just need to get the ink set up. Don't screw this up, Armoire. I'm not sure how much patience the king has left. Files, I can't believe he's working with my father. We need your help, Master Armoire. Oh, young Loot, you will need more than my help. That's the guy from the library. Yeah, I remember him. He was like a dick. What's wrong? My father is planning a concerto. You didn't know? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this when the world has ended? Well, Loot, tabletop hasn't really been affected the same way the rest of the kingdoms have. The king has made it his top priority to keep it business as usual. Sadly, I think many in the city don't even know what has happened. I think that's reckless, but how does throwing a concert really affect us? Here. Prince Loot in concert, one night only. Oh, you are playing the concert. Which means... Musk. Okay, this is a silly scenario, right? Here we are, the Tower of Tempo. No reaction? Maybe you have grown up some after all. Thanks. Father will take your audience when he is ready. I suggest you think long and hard whose side you're really on. Oh my god, I'm yawning nonstop, my bad. It's the gang. I guess this is where we part ways, my old student. I suppose it is. I just wanted to say, I am sorry. I know I failed you long ago. It's strange how time works. It's quill, isn't it? Inking our choices into the parchment of fate, you never could resist a good metaphor. And the like. And like ink, I know mistakes of the past are not so easily mended. That's true. No book truly forgets the pen that marked it. Yet perhaps those marks make us what we are. Smudged ink, broken lines, our mistakes are all part of our story. So we must keep on writing. For there are many pages left to fill. I hold no ill will towards you, Walker Jacket, and I trust none better to guide young Dustin on his way. Jingles, say no more. When the time comes, Mamelon will stand with you. I'll see to it, farewell. Jingles left the party. The rest is up to you. A cute yawning meowing emote would be a sweetie. That's a good idea, yeah. I like that. Border step. Why are they going over there? What the fuck? Look at that. Old burgers, baby. You know what I'm really happy about? There's no random encounters in the overworld. That's really nice. It would discourage me so much from like walking anywhere I didn't need to. Leave me alone. You can jump that, you just don't want to. Fuck you. These spiders are scary. They look so gross. Ah. Ew. Tarantula? Cute idea. Good damage. Good damage. Bubble blast. I want my other one back now. My umbrella move. The heart meowing emo, yeah. Yeah. So wholesome. Die! Who do you think you are? I'll trade blank for blank plus blank. Now, the tongue out emote is lovely in its own right. I understand it might not be one you use often. $7.16. Good. Die. So much killing of things in games. What's all that about? Good commentary, bro. Pretty good gains. Cool. What? What? Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? I guess to the right? Yeah, there's like a road, kinda. Give me this, I want to destroy it. I'll fight you. Why is that those goo tiles there? Bro, you're dead. We need how many members for the new emote? I think it was like 15 members last time. Yeah, I could check. I could take a look and see if it tells me. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, okay. So I'm not entirely sure. Like, it says 5 more members needed, but I think it could be lying. Where it would be like 5 more members needed in addition to how many members we had when we got the last one. So like, I think that's what actually it wants. I think we need the amount of members we had when we got the last emote, and then 5 members on top of that, right? I think that's how it works. Okay, here we go, here we go. So how many custom emoji do we have now? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 custom emoji currently, which means we had 15 members when we unlocked the 8th one. So to unlock the 9th one, we need 20 members total, like at one time on the channel. Give it time. Apparently you can get up to 54 emoji slots. Once we have 5,000 plus members, we'll get 54. So don't worry, you'll have all the ways to express Meowlin. To express yourselves through Meowlin. Hearing weird sounds from outside. It's like somebody's got a chainsaw. It's a lot of new members to be here all at once. Yeah. It's good that there's room for more emoji on YouTube. Because if I get more made, there's room on Discord as well, so they'd all be able to be on both platforms. Who's going to shill for Meowlin? Meowlin's great, what do you mean? Why did the bubbles pop? I guess they don't like the air here? I don't know. Okay. Let me use this. Oh, I can use it still, even though it's all disgusting or something. It's like boarded up. Let's use my special thing. Animal Crossing like game, but for Hollow Knight. Yeah, all right. I think that could work. I think that could work. All right, look. I think I gotta call it on this game for today. I feel like I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep, chat. Hold on, I need silence. I just need silence. Yeah, like I said, it's a cool game. But I'm flogging. I'm flogging with it. You must also consider, chat, that, you know, I've expressed this before. I like to stream because I like to interact with people. Not a lot of people showing up to this game. Which I think we can plainly acknowledge. Which is fine. Everybody's got their own interests. But it does reduce, you know, the interaction with chat, which is, you know, the best part about streaming for me. Appreciate you guys for being here. I guess my point is, if I was like a, you know, if I was like a hardcore streamer, or like streaming was my career, this would nuke your channel. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain kinds of games where it's like if you stream them, obviously, you know, there'll be people showing up, there'll be people enjoying, but it is very niche. It's very niche in that sense. Sorry, there's no sorries. No, Ramen, no sorries. I very much appreciate that you got me this. I think there's a lot of cool things about the game. This is no reflection on you. Don't you ever take it like that. Yeah. You don't need to keep on playing if you're feeling some type of way. We respect your decisions. Thank you. So sad, but a harsh truth about that. Yeah. You know, I mean, ultimately, I can play whatever I want to play on this channel, and like the people who are vibing will be there, which is great. But I think that speaks to the fact that like I was saying, I'm kind of ready for this game to be over myself. There's still stuff left, probably a good amount, especially like if we're only getting this much done. I would say there's what, like at least 2 play sessions left. But my motivation is just kind of like withered, you know? It's also a holiday for some here as well, so you know. Very good point. Yeah, very good point. But like, you know, we can also acknowledge that historically, the kingdoms of the dump stream are pretty much us three. Some other people, you know, they jump in a little bit. They say hi, they say a few things. We get some discussion going. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know. Right now I need a break. I don't know like if I'll return to it 100%. We've come very far in the game, you know. It would be nice to have closure after getting so far into it. But I need a break. I need a break right now. Yeah, like there's just like, you know, I think I could be having more fun playing other stuff, honestly. But like I said, I do appreciate getting to play this game, and I do think there's a lot of stuff to appreciate about the game. You did come back to a mess spot. You do think it gets better, but you understand. Thank you for your understanding, Ramen. I don't want you to feel, you know, I never want to disappoint you guys. Yeah. Tell me if you do ever plan on coming back. Oh, of course I would, Ramen. Of course I would. Of course I would. We need some renewed resolve. You can bounce back, so no worries. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's already almost 7 p.m. Okay, well, yeah. I don't think we'll pivot. I think we'll just wrap up the stream for today then. There's a lot of stuff that I gotta get done for the video release in a few weeks. So it's probably best that I, you know, get that going as much as I can. Next Wednesday we'll stream. We finished Star Fox. It was still great to see you guys. It's always great to see you. It's always great to see all you guys. I appreciate you guys always coming to pretty much everything that I, stream. That's really appreciated. I'll feel out next Wednesday's stream. It could be newly released titles. It could be interesting things that I've had on the back burner. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Otherwise, you guys have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely holiday. And, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for everything so much, guys. Bye-bye.